everybody, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Over a week ago, I asked you guys in my community tab to send in some of your assumptions about me. I thought it'd be a fun time, so why not react to what some of you guys have submitted? Before we begin, a huge shout out to my patrons, 3 Moons and 𝙈𝙤𝙤𝙍𝙤. Thank you both so much for supporting me. Links to their social medias are in the description down below. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. You're one of those people who, when they're talking about somebody, they suddenly go up and go, they're right behind me, aren't they? I absolutely love this assumption, but I'm sorry to disappoint. I've never done this. There is another YouTuber I think has, though. You're a person who everyone thinks is boring, but you're secretly really cool. I'd say so. I don't really talk that much around non-immediate family, online friends, and you guys, so a lot of people don't know too much about me. You're the one friend in the group that comes up with the best and most creative ideas. I also feel like you go on long tangents about things you like. You also like long walks and dim lights. Ooh, this one is really accurate. I'm really creative. I love ranting about the things I love, especially the Scream franchise, which I will never stop talking about it, and dim lights are absolutely the best. I don't take walks as much as I should, but they're fairly enjoyable depending on the weather. Some great and accurate assumptions. I feel like you would be one of the quiet kids, but is still friends with everyone, and I feel like you like bread. You're decently right about these. But you know what the best bread is? Panera Bread's baguettes. I will fight any of you on that. You are secretly a cat person. This one I should have seen coming. I guess my answer is a little bit complicated, because I've never had much of an interest in cats until about the last year or so. Now I'd say that I like both cats and dogs equally, although dogs will still ultimately be my favorite if I had to choose. I say that you like multiple fandoms, as shown in the Discord server, and you're deeply invested and passionate in them. Oh yes, definitely. I'm absolutely obsessed with the Scream franchise, along with a ton of other fandoms like Scream Queens, Avatar, Stranger Things, the Addams Family, Marvel, especially the Marvel Spider-Man games, and Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Purple and black your favorite colors? You like Spyro and Cinder. Yeah, I do. They'll always be my favorites. Maybe your mom tells you no more Rings of Fire and to read something else for once. It's actually quite the opposite. I'm an avid reader with other books as well, and my mom actually watches and supports my videos. Chances are she's watching this one right now. I think you have lots of ideas, but no one to help you make them a reality. Oh wow, this one is surprisingly accurate. Sometimes I have the motivation and ability for big projects, but not the resources or people I need to help make it real. It's a huge bummer sometimes, especially when it comes to some more ambitious ideas of mine. But there is a big Wings of Fire project I'm hoping I can do, and I think with my bigger reach and platform now, I just might be able to do what I was hoping. You once ate a plain tortilla shell. I see you. You can't prove anything. Okay, but for real, I have. I'm sorry if this is incredibly shameful behavior. I'm gonna assume you're sort of tall and wear caps sometimes. Nope, I'm actually quite short and I haven't worn a hat in like 6 or 7 years. I'm not really the hat type. You've never been to prison for manslaughter? I love how you would ask as a question. I don't know, have I? You enjoy How to Train Your Dragon or are a huge fan of Disney's Maleficent. Oh my goodness, I'm going to upset so many people when I say this, but I'm not a huge How to Train Your Dragon fan. I'm sorry, Toothless is adorable, but the franchise isn't really my thing. I've seen the first 2 movies, and I have nothing against them or anything. They're just not for me personally, and they're still good films. I actually have never seen Maleficent. You seem like the kind of person to like Animal Jam. A lesser known fact, my channel was originally made for Animal Jam content. Fortunately, I did remove nearly all those videos, but it was the reason why I started making content in the first place. Your favorite pizza topping is cheese. Absolutely! Cheese pizza rocks! You have a dog or multiple dogs. Fortunately, I don't have any dogs because of some family allergies. I'm actually allergic myself, but it depends on the dog for me, and all it really does is make me cough. But I really want one. Before anyone suggests hyperallergenic dogs, they don't truly exist because they don't work for everyone. No breed is truly allergy safe. This was super fun. I had a ton of really good assumptions sent in from you guys, and I wish I could have read them all. And a surprising amount of people assume I am not human, but rather doge incarnate, which I think is pretty interesting. If you guys have any more assumptions, I may answer some in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!